Yes, dear. Welcome, dear students. Now, here I am Santosh Kumar Jain from Department of Commerce, standing before you to explain you today about the question paper which we are going to expect for our upcoming session, that is for the IPE 2021. So, in this session, my focus will be on the revision. You all are aware that our paper, Commerce Paper 1, it consists of 100 marks. And this paper is divided into two parts. Part 1 is Commerce, which comprises of 50 marks, and Part B is of 50 marks, which comprises of Accounts. Okay? So, this is just a pattern for you all, like how you are going to attempt the questions. If you look, here you have section A, wherein you will be given 4 questions and you have to attempt 2 questions. In the similar manner, if you look, you have section B, in which you are going to get about question number 5 to 12. That is, if you see how many questions are there, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like that, in this you are going to attempt any 4, and each carries 5 marks. Each carries 5 marks. These are few important questions which we'll discuss in detail. And then comes your section C. And if you look at the section C, you are given with the question number 13 to question number 22. And in this you have to attempt any 5, which each carries 2 marks. This is your part A, which we are going to see in the upcoming sessions. And then comes your part B. Very, very important part B. If you see, you can see that in part 2, the question number 23 will be a final accounts question, which is compulsory, dear students. 20 marks. Keep in mind, compulsory, you have to attempt this. There is no choice for this. Then, if you see question number, that is section E, in section E, you are going to attempt any 1. That is for 10 marks. And in this, you will be given 3 questions. That is question number 24, 25 and 26. And question number 24 is always a 3-column cash book. Very easy 3-column cash book. And then for this, you have the choice with preparation of bank reconciliation statement. That is question number 25. And question number 26 will be one theory question. So, it's very simple. If we prepare for 3-column cash book or for BRS, we'll get 10. And then section F. Section F consists of 5 marks questions. And in this again, you will be getting about 5 questions. In that, 3 will be theoretical questions and 2 practical questions. And in the practical questions, 1 question is the preparation of personal account. Keep in mind, it's a sure question. We are going to get preparation of personal account, and along with personal account, we are going to get for this year 1 simple cash book for 5 marks. So, if you focus on preparation of personal account and cash book, this section easily you can attempt. You will get 10 out of 10. And our last section, section G, it consists of all the theoretical questions along with 1 journal entry question. Section G, 10 marks. You have to attempt any 5. So, dear students, I am taking the opportunity to explain you about the accountancy part, how you are going to attempt and how you are going to score 50 out of 50. So, I am going to start with you all the revision for the last section first, that is for 2 marks. What are the 2 marks important questions in detail? One question I am going to discuss. This is only pattern. This is only pattern. And there are few about 20 to 25 questions which we are going to discuss in detail with you all. And that will be for 2 marks, dear. So now let us start with the set of important questions which we can expect in 2 marks category, that is for attempting for 2 marks. You can see here there are few questions. These are the most important one I can say. Along with this, I am going to discuss few questions along with this. Now if you see, like for example, here they said what is transaction. Here second they told explain business entity concept. Like that, we cannot say that always only these questions will be there. Some other questions can also be there. So in sequence, chapter wise, I am going to discuss with you the important question. So what are the questions which we can expect from chapter number 1? From chapter number 1, we can expect the questions like what is transaction, as usual it is given. Along with that, we can expect what is capital. What is capital? The third most important question what we expect is what are drawings? What are drawings? The next important question what we can expect is explain the terms debtors. Explain the term debtors. Like that, they may ask you explain the term creditors. These are the frequent questions which we expect from particular chapter number 1. Like that, we have chapter number 2, that is accounting concepts and conventions. From that, what we can expect? We can expect any one accounting concept. Like frequently the examiner focus on business entity concept, or generally they'll focus on going concern concept. Going concern concept. And the third what we can expect is dual aspect concept. These are the 3 important concepts which we can expect. Similarly, when it comes to conventions, we generally expect convention of consistency. Convention of consistency we expect. That will be from the second chapter. Then coming towards the third chapter, that is journal entries, recording of transactions. Then from journal, what we can expect? From the chapter called journal, we expect the meaning of journal. How the examiner is going to ask? What is journal? He will ask. What is journal? He may ask. Like that, what is journalizing? What is journalizing? Then what do you mean by journal entry? Or he may ask what is narration? These are the 4 important questions which we expect from the chapter called journal. Then what are the questions we expect from ledger? From the chapter called ledger. From the chapter called ledger, we generally expect the meaning of ledger, or they may ask what is posting or what is an account. These are the important questions from the chapter called ledger. Then coming towards subsidiary books. From the chapter called subsidiary books, generally we expect what is cash book. What is cash book? You can expect. Then you can expect what is cash discount, what is trade discount, and the most important frequently asked question, dear students, is what is contra entry? The favorite question I can say, compulsory, 99% this question will be there. What is contra entry? Like that, we have from the chapter called subsidiary books. Sometimes they may ask what is journal proper also. Then coming towards the next chapter called trial balance. In trial balance, we expect the meaning of trial balance. That is the most repeated one. And then coming towards rectification of errors. Like this is the question. What are the two errors not disclosed by trial balance? Or he may ask, what is error of omission? What is error of principal? And what is error of commission? That you can expect from the chapter called rectification of errors. And then coming to the final accounts, what are the questions we expect? From the final accounts, we can expect what is trading account. You may ask, what is trading account? Or what is profit and loss account? Or what is balance sheet? These are the three questions. Along with that, what we can expect. Generally from adjustments also, they will ask the question. Like explain the meaning of adjustment. Or they may ask any one of the adjustments. Out of 5 what are given for this year, you can expect 1. Like here you can see what is, they just said depreciation. Like that they may ask what is prepaid expense. They may ask what is outstanding expense. That all in detail I am going to explain. Along with these questions, you can even expect the examiner to ask you in single only what is personal account, or what is real account, or what is nominal account. If these questions are asked, sir, how to attempt so that we can get 2 out of 2. So in detail I am going to discuss with you, and then I am going to focus on the journal entries. This is sure, dear. Journal entries, sure. So some set of journal entries we are going to discuss, and the questions we are going to learn now. So section G. First my focus will be on section G. So let us move towards section G for discussion on board with each and every answer for you all. So I hope you will be writing, you will be making a note when I am going to give you the answer. So let us move for learning section G in today's session. So, dear students, let us discuss few 2 marks important questions. First we are going to cover, that is what we can expect in section G. As I told you, the most frequent question what we can expect, question number 1 is what? They may ask you like, what is transaction? What is transaction? Sir, if this question is asked, how I am going to write the answer? How much content I have to write and how my answer should be? Okay. So what is transaction? Simple words, you will say, you will write the answer like this. Answer. Okay, whatever number it is, 33, 34, depending on that, please write the proper number. So let us imagine what is transaction is the question given. So what we'll write? Transaction is an, what it is? It is an financial event. Transaction is an financial event which brings the change, in financial position, of a business concern, Simple. Okay. Transaction is an financial event which brings the change in financial position of a business concern. Sir, instead of writing concern, can I write business organization? Yes, you can write business organization. So, transaction is an financial event which brings change in the financial position of a business concern. Example. You can write one example here. Like what will be the example? Simply you can tell sold goods. Or you can say purchased goods. Enough. Purchased goods. If you want to add something to your answer, then you can add if you want. it's better write transaction may be a cash transaction, maybe a cash transaction or a credit transaction. Enough. Or a credit transaction. Like this, if you write your 2 out of 2, you are going to get. This is question number 1 which we are expecting. Then, sir, what is the second frequent question what I can expect? Then, you can expect what is capital. This is also a frequently asked question. What is capital? The answer for your question called what is capital will be, what is capital? We know answer. How to write the answer? The amount invested. The amount invested in the form of cash, or asset. The form of what, dear? Cash or asset by the proprietor. Sir, the word proprietor is quite difficult. Then you can write owner. By the proprietor, the amount invested in the form of cash or asset by the proprietor into their business is called capital. Okay, this is capital. Now you can write capital is represented. You can write capital is represented as, better. How will we write? You can write capital is represented as assets minus liabilities. This also you can write. Okay, capital is represented by assets minus liabilities. Even if you write this will give you the full marks. Then, sir, what is the question number 3? Question number 3, what we expect is, what are drawings? The examiner may ask, what are drawings? So, when they ask you, what are drawings? How you are going to write the answer? Okay, what are drawings? Now, drawings means what? Drawings means the amount which is taken out by the partner for his personal use. Okay, how we are going to write the answer? Now see the answer for drawings. Drawings refers to, very good. Drawings refers to amount of cash. This is important. Amount of cash or goods. He can also withdraw the goods. Amount of cash or goods withdrawn by the proprietor for his which use? Personal use. Instead of writing personal use, you can write private use also. So, for his personal use. Okay. Drawings refers to amount of cash or goods withdrawn by the proprietor for his personal use. Now, what we'll do for making the answer more perfect? We'll say drawings reduces. Okay. Drawings reduces what, dear? Drawings reduces capital. Okay. Like this you can write for 2 marks. Then coming to the next question which we expect. Question number 4. What we can expect? Now question number 4 we can expect, like the examiner may ask you simply like this. Business entity concept. Keep in mind, he did not say what is business entity concept. Simply he told business entity concept. Then what will be the answer? What be my business entity concept? Okay. According to, what is business entity? According to simple words, business entity concept. According to business entity concept, what it is? Business and who? Business and businessmen are not one and the same. They are taken, sorry, don't write taken. They are identified as what? Two different entities. Two different entities. They are identified as two different entities. Simple language. According to business entity concept, business and businessmen. Okay. Business and owner I'll write. Instead of writing businessman, you write owner. Are not one and the same. They are identified as two different entities. Now on this what we record? So, capital is treated as liability. So, capital is treated as liability. Now, already we know what is the meaning of capital. You need not write again what is capital and all. That is to know the level of your understanding. Business entity concept. Then, what is the next question? What we can expect? We can expect the examiner to ask you dual aspect concept. He may ask you dual aspect concept. When dual aspect concept is asked, what is the answer? We know dual means two. So, according to this concept, okay, every transaction has to be given twofold effect. Okay, twofold effect. That is debit as well as what be a credit. This is the answer. Or what you can say? You can say, sir, dual aspect concept is that every transaction has debit and credit. So, like this, the simple answers we are supposed to write. Now, here you see I wrote 5 answers for you. Like that, what is the next frequent question which we can expect? Okay, what is the next frequent question which we can expect? The next frequent question what you can expect is now about, they may ask you simply like this: rule of which account? Personal account. Okay, the question will be rule of personal account, or simply they will tell what is which account? Personal account. Okay, what is personal account? Then how your answer will be? Your answer should be simple, precise. What is personal account? It is the account. It is the account dealing with transactions. Dealing with what, dear? Transactions relating to a person. Okay, relating to a person. Like namely, VIZ I wrote. You can write LIK, like Ram, then State Bank of India, then any organization you can write like WhatsApp, you can write like railways, etc. Okay, railways, etc. Now, the answer is incomplete. You want 2 out of 2. So, what you'll write? Simply you'll write the golden rule of which account? Personal account is, then write neatly next line. Don't mix the answer. What is the rule of personal account? You know, the rule of personal account is debit the receiver, then credit the giver. Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Like this, your presentation will come. Now, sir, similarly, they asked us rule of real account, or they said what is real account. Then how I am going to write the answer? Listen, it is the account which deals with transactions relating to assets. Transactions relating to what? Assets. Like land, building, machine. Then again you write the golden rule. The golden rule of real account is, what is the golden rule? We know, debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Similarly, they may ask, what is nominal account? Okay. See, in one answer you are learning 3. Only one word we are going to change. It is the account dealing with transactions relating to incomes and expense, like salary, interest received, etc. Then the golden rule. What is the golden rule? The golden rule is debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. Now, by learning this 6th question, dear, you have learned 3 parts I taught you here: personal account, real account, nominal account. Okay, this can be a question for 5 marks also. If they say explain the golden rules of accounting or explain the classification of accounts, then these 3 parts you are going to write: personal account, real account, nominal account. Okay, these are the few important questions I took. Now moving towards few more important questions. Transaction we did, capital, drawings we did, business entity we did, dual aspect we did, rules we did. Okay, here I taught all the 3 rules to you. Now, sir, what are the other questions which we can expect? Then you can expect, like question number 7 here. We'll move towards the next part, like from journal. What is journal, sir? The question was, what is journal? How you are going to write the answer for journal? Then the answer for journal we are going to present like this. What is the answer? Journal refers to the first and what's a foremost book of account. First and foremost book of account. Okay, in which all the financial, you can write monetary also, in which all the financial transactions, are systematically recorded, in what? Chronological order. Okay, in chronological order. Then, how to impress the examiner to award you 2? Then you will write, it is also called as. What it is called? It is also called as book of original entry. Okay, or other name is book of which entry? Prime entry. Okay, these are the 2 keywords. What is the other name? Book of original entry, book of prime entry. Like that you can underline with pencil. What is journal? Then moving